Scandal Scouts and Truth Sleuths. It's Tuesday, May 7th, and yes, I'm late because the universe is testing my character. But don't worry, I've got more tea than a British grandmother on speed dial. Today's lineup: mess, drama, and decisions made by men who probably think public service means posting gym selfies. From Pentagon plot twists to submarine surprises, it's all coming in hot. Buckle up in 3, 2, 1, let's stir the pot. Hegseth declares war on generals. First up, Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth has a new mission, and it's not overseas, it's in the Pentagon parking lot. He just announced a massive shakeup of military leadership, ordering a 20% cut in 4-star generals and admirals. That's right, he's out here Marie Kondoing the brass. If your stars don't spark joy, bye-bye budget line. The initiative is called Less Generals, More GIs, which sounds like a boot camp fitness DVD, but is actually Hegseth's plan to boost frontline red lines by cutting back on what he calls top-heavy command bloat. Translation: less office politics, more boots on the ground. Now look, the military has ballooned on the top floor. Some generals allegedly have their own chiefs of staff. I mean, what's next, an intern named Chad in a latte machine? But critics warn that gutting leadership without careful planning could backfire, like trying to fly a jet after firing the pilot. Sure, we want efficiency, but maybe let's not destabilize command structure like it's a corporate rebrand. Hegseth says it's all about streamlining operations and getting serious about strategic readiness. We'll see if it works, or if it just turns the Pentagon into a Real Housewives reunion. 100 Days of Trump, the sequel nobody was ready for. It's been 100 days since Trump moved back into the White House, and baby, the man has not been resting. He's issued more executive orders than Starbucks has syrup pumps, launched Agenda 47 like it's his personal Marvel reboot, and turned the West Wing into a revolving door of drama, deregulation, and of course pardons. Let's review the highlights. Over 1,500 pardons, including folks convicted in the January 6th riot, because apparently law and order now comes with an asterisk. Tariffs galore, he's hitting foreign imports like a whack-a-mole at a county fair. And immigration crackdown so aggressive you'd think Ellis Island personally insulted him. He's also established the Department of Government Efficiency. Yes, that's DOGE, headed by none other than Elon Musk, because when you want less red tape, obviously you hire a billionaire who owns a rocket ship and a meme coin. Supporters are cheering the fast pace and decisive action. Critics, they're somewhere between confused and Googling, can we impeach an executive order? Whether you love him, loathe him, or just miss your free time, Trump's second term is proving just as chaotic and meme-worthy as the first. Buckle up, 100 days down, 1,361 to go. And just in case you thought it couldn't get wilder, when asked recently if it's his job to uphold the Constitution, Trump replied, and I quote, "I don't know." Sir, you literally raise your right hand and swear to do that on day one. It's giving, I didn't know I had to bring the baby home after giving birth energy. The great government resignation paused. Next up, Trump's let's shrink the government plan just hit a legal red light. It's a big one. The administration's deferred resignation program, basically a mass buyout offer to federal workers, was gaining serious traction. Over 60,000 employees had already signed up to peace out early, likely dreaming of quiet mornings and zero Zoom meetings. But a federal judge just hit the brakes, putting the entire plan on hold while the courts figure out if this whole thing is even legal. The vibe? Nice idea, but maybe read the Constitution first. The Trump team says it's about cutting bloat and restoring efficiency, aka firing your way to greatness. Critics, on the other hand, say the plan could gut entire departments, destabilize federal services, and basically turn D.C. into a ghost town run by unpaid interns and ChatGPT. The judge's pause suggests real concern over how sudden and sweeping the plan is. There's also the matter of whether this counts as voluntary resignation or bureaucratic coercion with a severance package. Bottom line, the buyout plan is in legal limbo. The feds are holding their breath, and the rest of us are just hoping the IRS doesn't lose its last tax processor before refund season ends. Keep calm and stay Canadian. Donald Trump met with Canada's new Prime Minister, Mark Carney, and it was frostier than a moose in Manitoba. The two leaders came face to face for the first time since Carney won by basically telling Canadians, let's not become the 51st state, eh? The big topic? Tariffs. Trump's been threatening economic consequences if Canada doesn't start playing ball, whatever that means in Trump speak. Carney, to his credit, showed up in full, polite but firm mode, saying he'll protect Canada's sovereignty and keep the maple syrup flowing free of American drama. At one point, Trump reportedly joked about Canada being basically ours anyways, and Carney's face said, "Sir, this is a Wendy's." The meeting ended with a joint statement of full diplomatic fluff, but here's the tea. Canada's not budging, Trump's not softening, and unless someone throws in a free Tim Hortons gift card, this relationship might be stuck in the passive-aggressive friend zone. Bottom line, Carney's trying to keep Canada cool and independent, and Trump's out here trying to slap tariffs on politeness. It's giving long-distance breakup energy. South Korea's submarine surprise, a $24 billion offer Canada can't ignore. In a bold move shaking up defense circles, South Korea has pitched a $20 to $24 billion military package to Canada, featuring cutting-edge KSS-3 submarines, artillery systems, and armored vehicles. This unsolicited proposal aims to modernize Canada's military and reduce its reliance on traditional suppliers like the US and Europe. The KSS-3 submarines developed by Hanwha Ocean and Hyundai Heavy Industries boast advanced air-independent propulsion systems, allowing extended submerged operations, ideal for Canada's Arctic missions. South Korea promises delivery of the first 4 submarines by 2035, ahead of Canada's current timeline. Beyond hardware, the deal includes establishing maintenance and potential manufacturing facilities in Canada, creating local jobs, and bolstering the domestic defense industry. This offer comes amid Canada's re-evaluation of defense procurement strategies, especially following tensions with the U.S. over trade policies and defense agreements. With this proposal, South Korea positions itself as a credible and forward-leaning defense partner, offering Canada a chance to diversify its military alliances and capabilities. Quick hits! Real ID deadline looms. The long-delayed Real ID requirement takes effect this Wednesday, prompting a rush at DMV offices nationwide. A crypto market watch. Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies see a boost following dovish comments from Fed Chair Powell. Medical breakthrough T-Scan Therapeutics reports positive phase 1 data for its TCRT therapies, advancing cancer treatment options. UK wildfires. The UK experiences its hottest start to May on record, leading an increase in wildfires across the country. Now for the good news of the day. In a heartwarming story, a community in Ohio came together to build a wheelchair-accessible playground, ensuring that children of all abilities can play together. The project, funded by local donations and volunteer efforts, stands as a testament to the power of community spirit and inclusivity. And that's your Tuesday reality check, served with a wink and a mic drop. If you're still upright after all that, congrats, you're more stable than the federal government. Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe. And if you want the full unfiltered chaos, head over to YouTube or TikTok, because let's be honest, Instagram can only handle so much heat. Catch you tomorrow, you gorgeous, politically savvy legends.